In this video, I'm going to go over what a $1,000 budget in Phnom Penh, Cambodia can get you in 1 month as a digital nomad. And trust me guys, you can live like a king. Let's get it. Hey guys, JB here from Nomad Life, where this channel is designed to provide a strategic blueprint for online entrepreneurs on where to live, grow, and optimize their setup to support the dream lifestyle. Now I'm over here in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, just taking a walk on this beautiful boardwalk on the Mekong River, headed to one of my favorite cafes called Brown's Cafe to get some work done. And at the cafe, we're gonna be talking about my monthly costs here in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. All right, let's kick it off on what I spend on food, and this will be one of the biggest expenses I have on the price list. Now, since I'm a tech nomad, I tend to like to go to cafes in the afternoon and do work from there. And since I do intermittent fasting, this is where I'll have my first big meal. Now, Phnom Penh has some of the most amazing cafes to work from as a digital nomad. I think it's actually the best city in Southeast Asia when it comes to cafes. Some of my favorite cafes I like to go to are Backyard, which is basically designed for digital nomads, and they have tons of healthy food options. I also like Temple Bakery, which has some of the best seats if I'm working for a long time. Most comfortable seats and desks, great plugins all over the cafe as well. Other places I like are Brown's Coffee, which I'm at right now, but they have tons of locations across the whole city, and I have not come across a bad Brown's Cafe. Also, even Starbucks. There's Starbucks reserves all over as well, and these are excellent options. I like getting green tea from there. Now, for dinner, there's a huge range of options. You can go local Khmer food, which costs anywhere from $2 to $5 a meal, with my top meals being fish amok or beef luklak. And for Western options, you have everything from American burgers, pizzas, to even I went to Lalanka Avenue, which is this really cool hole-in-the-wall restaurant area with tons of options, and I got a steak dinner for only $8, and it came with mashed potatoes, salad. It was amazing. The price was unbelievable. Western options will cost you anywhere from, let's say, $5 to $10 a meal. Now, the other thing I do is go to grocery stores, and there's two really good grocery store options. First one is Lucky Supermarket. It's like a higher end market. You get really good quality foods there. And the second is Super Duper, which is super duper, and they have great Western brands, etc. And I can get 10 eggs. It costs maybe $2. Also, I'll grab some fruit if I want to be working from home. The other thing I'll do is grab delivery. They also have another app called Food Panda. Both great options, and you can order anything to your home. Delivery fees are cheap, and they got plenty of options. So all in all, I spend about $12 a day on food, or about $360 for the month. Next up, let's talk about what I spend on SIM cards, and they have some really good, inexpensive options here in Cambodia. And for myself, I use the company Smart, and I get 80 gigabytes of 4G data for only $6 a month. And if I need more data, I can just top it up really easily on the app. Now, Cambodia does not have 5G yet, but apparently it's coming on January 26th. So we'll get even higher speeds, etc., which I'm very excited for. All right, let's get going from Brown's Cafe and head back to the apartment where I'll give you guys an apartment tour. But up next, let's talk about how I get around and what I spend on transportation. Now, for transportation, I rent a moto, and this moto costs $80 for the month, and I spend about $4 a week on gas. So in total, about $96 a month on transportation. Now the other options you have are Grab or Pass App, which is an app where you can hire a tuk-tuk to drive you around, and rides are anywhere from 50 cents to $2, let's say, depending on how far you go. It's really inexpensive and yeah, very convenient. So let's get going to the apartment. All right. Okay, quick room tour here. As you can see, I'm in a studio room. Great washing machine, tea area. But I got this room for $380 for the month. Now, I really wanted a 1-bedroom room as we enter the washroom here. However, since the apartment building's so new, there's no 1-bedrooms ready yet. So I'm in the studio. As you can see, the toilet, amazing toilet, Japanese style, so it sprays underneath. Water pressure in the shower, very good as well. As you can see, massive fridge, got a smart TV, and the big bed with a couch. Nice little living room area. It's actually a really big studio. Now coming around to the money shot of the desk. I absolutely love working here with the laptop out, watching boats go by along Bassac River. And in the distance, you can see Bassac River connecting to Mekong River. Now let's go upstairs and check out the pool and gym. All right, guys, just up here in the gym. It's actually a pretty good apartment gym. I mean, it has tons of equipment, lots of dumbbells, lots of machines. I mean, check out this row machine. It might be the best view for a row machine in the world. You got the view of Bassac River, which connects to the Mekong River. You got tons of treadmills and everything. I'll be back in the gym later tonight, getting my pump on. Just back up here on the roof, gonna look at sunset, and the boys are putting in a new TV. Like I said, this place is new, so Skybar coming in, new TV for football Sunday. I wish. And yeah, check out this view. Just outstanding. Drove over here to the Russian market this morning, and I'm feeling a bit stiff from the gym, also from working all week at the desk. So just heading to a new massage place that was recommended by my friend, and I'm going to check it out. So let you know how it goes. All right, so just got out of the massage, and that was excellent, really high quality. So it only cost $16.25 for an hour, and I'll probably plan to go for a massage once a week. So if we add that all up, it'd be $65 for the month. Now I'm just gonna head to a rooftop and get some work done. Let's go. All right, let's talk about nightlife and entertainment here in Phnom Penh. And for myself, I don't really go out that often, and I don't really drink much these days. But if I do go out, I tend to go to Bassac Lane, which is a really cool hole-in-the-wall cocktail bar areas. A couple bars I like are PPYC and Rude Bar. They also have a really good sports bar called Captain's. It's owned by an American Khmer person, and it's great since American football season's on, so that's where I'll like to catch the game. Also, there's another second really good sports bar owned by a Canadian guy, and it's called Score Bar, and it's over in BKK1. Lastly, a place I like to go to is Botanico Brewery. It's a German-owned brewery, and they have some really good beers, really nice area to hang out, tons of greenery around, etc. So all in all, nightlife, I go out maybe once a week, and I spend $20 a night if I spend that much, because it's relatively inexpensive here. Okay, next up, let's talk about visas here in Cambodia. Now there's two main types of visas, and the first type is the tourist T visa, and you can do this visa on arrival, and it costs $30 to get it at the airport, and it gives you 30-day entry into Cambodia, which then you can extend for another 30 days. So that's what I currently did. And if you want to extend, it costs about $35 to extend your visa. Now the second visa is an ordinary e-visa. Now this, you can do visa on arrival, which costs $35, and then you have the option to extend it up to 12 months with multiple entries. Now to extend it in country, it costs about $300 for the 12 months. So all in all, since I'm only on the tourist T visa, I spend $30 per month. And lastly, let's talk about other expenses, and this is just small things that I tend to spend money on, like going to the pharmacy where I picked up some vitamins. I also got a haircut which cost $10, and I gave a $2.50 tip. So for the whole month, other expenses cost me $25. All right, so in conclusion, if I add up everything with an amazing apartment, great amenities, going out once a week, eating whatever I want with no limitations, it added up to $1,020, which is outstanding value. Like, you can't get this anywhere in the world. Anyways, that's it for me. I'm JB from Nomad Life. Please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I'll be posting more videos about nomad life in Southeast Asia and Dubai. Anyways, peace out, later, and bye for now.